Hey guys, this is Garies and welcome back to another episode of Survival We're Done. We're back here in Feed the Beast and we have almost finished the move. I say almost because there's just a few more things to go down. I prepared the spots where I want to put the farms over there, and if you check here, I dug a tunnel straight through which links up underground into a storage area. Let me go show you. Okay, so I moved most of the things, barrels, all this has moved over at least. So that took forever, but we got that sorted, whitelisted and blacklisted. So as I mentioned, I'm going to put more controllers in here at the end of the day, so that we can have separate walls. So this wall will be one wall, that storage wall, that one will be separate, and that one will also be separate. So over here I put all the cables in a corner so it looks neat. So we'll put in the conduit facades at a later stage. Basically I had the same setup that I had, the capacitors, the combustion generators, and I put a charger over here for the time being because I'm not sure where else I can go with it, or where I want to put it actually. Just dumping a stack of potatoes in manually every now and again. The sugar, where's the sugar pudding from? Oh, there's a stack of sugar in orange chest. Oh, there's still a bunch. So I changed the colors. So purple is my color with whatever it needs to be. Actually, that orange looks more like the lava. And the tanks was done, etc, etc. I'll show you guys just in a sec. So sugar gets done. So I dump a stack of potatoes in, as I was saying. And then we're at least starting to do some power generation. So I still must connect this. Over here is the chest with all the filters, but I want to add a few items to a filter. So immersive engineering stuff. See, this bauxite makes aluminum powder, or pulverized aluminum powder, and this also makes the aluminum powder. So I want to add both of them to the same whitelisted item at the sag mill. But I do think the pulverized powders can stay the same because end result is the same. And then over there it goes to where the farms are at. Okay, and this was a struggle to move our takeaway corner. So I haven't connected this up yet, it needs still power, but I still have almost a stack of food left, so not to worry. I think most of the things is still intact. I haven't double checked yet, but I want to, when we have this storage wall, I want to put the food in one side, so I want to put these up there as well. So yes, we'll put that up there, no problem. And then over here is our water tank and our lava tank. See, that's why I say that orange actually looks more like lava than the red ones, but doesn't matter. Blue is water, red is lava, middle one identifies whose it is. And then I have conduit facaded, I think it's this one, all around, not connecting to this tank. So this one goes up there, and so whatever we need out in the field for water, we can use this one. But at the moment we're pulling lava directly into the system with that. So this water and so on will come directly from that tank. So that's awesome. I'm not sure if I want to put the a milk tank over here as well, and I'm not sure if I want to hide the facade. Maybe I can put it there. And then over here is where our extra utility power generation are at. So I thought I optimized it a little bit more, but if you look here, it says efficiency lost, 35% efficiency lost. So this one is supposed to generate 16 power, 4 from each side. So that's 16 and it's only giving 10. So without the additives, I've added the metal ones. So in place of one in the corner, I moved it here. That one in, and I placed 8, no, 10 more on the walls. There's one on each side. So with that, you see it's only a 4, but it only gives 2.59 per side because of efficiency loss. So it seems like the more you produce, the more you lose. But without the additives, I only produce 189, and I'm producing 100 or 240 almost. So that's cool. The thing is, why I did that is because the ring uses 32 GP. So that's fun. Let me show you here. I put the solar panels and lunar panels back, and it works out that it is the exact same amount than we had on the other roof. So nice, I like that. Okay, so that's for catch up. Let me show you how the other base looks. So let's start from the top. Okay, so the roof is clear. For some reason, there's 2 logs missing. Don't know why. I really don't know why. Well, while I was moving, it started raining, and I saw rain coming in here, and I noticed the 2 logs missing. That was quite weird. So this floor is empty. This floor is empty. Oh, there it was full. This floor is semi-empty because our power is still here. We're sending power here with the wireless transmitter of extra utility. So this also uses some power. So that's why I have that. And it's feeding these 3 items. So it's just so that we can still teleport back and forth. This is still here. Britannia stuff is still there. This year I moved these, so I still need to go make a plan to make that, and then this also needs to move. But I want to show you guys what I did with that, because you haven't seen that yet. And then as I said, I need to move the farms, and we need to move this. So I'm going to do something different, because that spawning we did in there for the cows, I don't think that's very sufficient, because it uses a lot of power with Indra IO spawner. But we can use from at industrial for going. There is machines here. Actually, I should add it. Let's add it. Mob crusher we already have. Okay, so that will kill the cows for us. That's already what it's doing. Animal baby separator. So what we will do with this is the cows will get babies, and it will separate it into a different pen for us. And once that's done, animal feeder also, it feeds the cows to get babies. And then once the baby's grown, we'll have the mob crusher on the other side to kill them. Plant gather, black hole, water condenser. Animal rancher is one we have already. Mob slaughter factory, mob duplicator, block breaker. How difficult is it to make that? I'm just checking if there isn't something I missed. Animal sewer, no. Mob detector. No, I think that's all. So that way we will get the cows, and the cows will get ranched basically, and we'll have a few of the sheep in there as well, so that it gets sheared. That rancher can also shear sheep. Okay, so and then we'll just use some eggs to get more chickens. So, and then we need to move the 2 farms. This isn't going anywhere, that's why it's stuck like that. I must take a screenshot of this so that we can get the same setup, especially with water. I think that's the most efficient I could have made it, with water to area ratio. And I'm not sure what's going on here. I might be just take away the ender balls because we're producing so much now. And maybe put this over here. Potatoes we're using for power generation. Wheat we're using for the burgers. Sugar we're using for power generation. Or maybe I should just put up another farm. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. One specifically for just for power generation, which is this, and that for sugar. Okay, but yeah, we're just rambling again. Okay, so I updated you guys, so let's get back. So teleporting is quick at least. Okay, and we're back. So, oof. Okay, everybody knows the engine room. That's what we've been working on. So I've made a new room underground. So this is a sub basement or sub basement. So I think this turned out neat. So I wanted to show you guys this before we started building. So over here in this corner, I'm going to put the smeltery, the Tinker's Construct smeltery. Or maybe I should do the same that I did up here. Just make rooms behind the walls. Yeah, I might do that. That might actually turn out better. Then we won't have anything behind this wall. And then on these walls we can have the mob spawners. The ones that we kill for different resources. Because we're going to have a baby and those things behind here. So, let's do that, or let's do the controllers first. I prepared that at least. So this is the first time we're making a controller on cam, so I thought I'll show you guys. So you need, why do I not have enough of that? Two comparators for each. And then we can craft this tutu. Okay, so what will happen, we'll have one over here in this direction, okay. So I'm just pointing everyone to the same direction so that we know which way it's showing. Once we need to configure it, we know what we can do, exactly the same that we did there. And put it on the outside, maybe. That might work. Just putting this along here. Then we can make a hole in here and put you like that. That way we know we can access it if we need to from outside, which is perfectly fine. Okay, there we go. Was the right place. So now we can start placing the what do you call this? The frames. Where's the frames? Slave controller I tried, it's not working. Okay, I might, oh, there's a few more. Block of black cords. Should have a few more normal cords up here somewhere. We don't, really? Okay, it's fine. I'll just grab a few here. Okay, so where are we going to put the table? Just for the time being. And let's put it up here because that's where it's going to be. So let's put it against this window. Nope. There we go. 2, 2. Okay. So we put that in, we put that in, we put that in. That's what we want, right? No. That's not what we want. We want this. Nope. There we go. That's what we want. I love it that you can do this. Okay, so we're going to take what we have so that we can link this. That was 10. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So hopefully it's in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So hopefully again it's in range. I just want to link the two. So that it is linked. Oh, but the problem is if you don't lock it now and we add a drawer, it's going to insert any item in there that we do not want before we get outside. So let me quickly make the other ones so that we can cover both walls, and I'll bring you back once we fill in the holes. Okay, done and dusted. I think I was off, well, looks like I was off by 2. Just trying to see if I can find it. Okay, so now the test comes in. Do we get that what we got, or what we're looking for, or not? Is going to work that it locks everything? That's going to be the question. Oh, also, while I was down in the nether looking for more quartz, I found a sinister drone. Remember I said we need a sinister drone? So that's awesome. I also found more of these drill cores. We must actually test this out at some point. I already have 4 now. So we need diamantine crystal and Inori crystal block. We have a diamantine crystal block, so that I'm thinking makes 9 normal crystals, and we have single Inori crystals, so we need more to make a block. Well, let's see, we can probably craft this. How do we craft this? White crystal shards, well, we have a few of those. Otherwise we need a atomic reconstructor. Okay, that seems cheap. That's actual additions. We'll get into that at a later stage, but with this you make a drill. So doesn't look like you can upgrade a drill, but we'll look into that maybe in the future. But for now, let's see if locking these actually works. Okay, that's locked. Okay, all is locked. You see, one side is up, right? The other side is not. Does it depend on which side you're facing? Let's see. That's interesting. This side is locked corner to corner. That side up, up. That's also upward. So only this side is upside down. Interesting. Okay, and then the quantifying key. This is a key that shows the numbers on the items. Then we can close this. Okay, and then the last one, quantify, and then we close it up. There we go. So now, if we put something in, it should show the amount. Okay. Okay, now we can start putting food in. Animal drops, mob drops will be that side. Okay, have we chosen this one to be push and pull already? How do we get there? There we go. Nope, not yet. There we go. Extract and insert. Okay, so this side will be the same. If we can touch it. There we go. Insert and extract. So all will be on green on all sides. So we don't actually need to put in a filter, because depending on what is in there, it will go automatically according to that. But the thing is, why I wanted to put a filter, we'll see what stays in the orange bag. See, like these things, the sapphires and rubies and so on. So we can move this, I think, to where we're going to put the actual additions. So we'll excuse me, we'll use tape and then we'll just swap it around. So there's no particular order. Maybe I should go black, white. Oh, and white crystals. How many white crystals do we have? Only 20. Ugh. That's not enough. Void crystal. Okay, so we have a few voids as well. Okay, so that is the wall complete. The storage wall. We'll have separate boxes running around here and so on. So we can also tap in from the bottom, and that's why I used this jelly bean pattern, because we can paint this and it's not like this. Last time I don't think they fixed this the CTM mapping, and if you paint a block in the painter and you place it, it will just be one block. It doesn't do the connected texture models. That's what the CTM stands for, connected texture models. Okay, so these separate chests will all be arranged around here, connecting to a bottom, because right here is a pipes or conduits. So we will connect to that and place everything conduit and make everything nice and neat. So yeah, that's completed. Okay, so let me show you guys. You guys remember I put the light source up here, that cave illuminator. I checked it out a bit and it actually lit up the cave quite nicely. I just checked around a little bit. There's a ravine somewhere. Everything's lit up, so that's actually nice. Look at the mini-map, the top right corner. Everything is lit up. So that's just due to that thing. So that thing's range is actually incredible. And also, I've been digging down to bedrock here using Mr. Me Creeps, and because I want to get the infinity dust generator over here. And I saw that there is some crystals here, or light here. And speaking of a crystal, look at that one. That's a poor crystal, so we'll leave that one alone. And over here, that's where we get that blue crystal shards and stuff. That's red, blue. Everything is nice lit up. But I'm trying to see if it will light up this part as well. So far not, so still holding out hope that it will. Might be that it needs to be rendered at night. We'll see. Okay, so let's start with the farms. Let me quickly gather all materials and then I'll bring you guys back. Purple. Interesting, because we just had a lot of purple. I just made a lot of purple because I wanted it for marking the chests. Nice. Okay, so let me grab the rest and I'll bring you back. Okay, let's see. So this moving wand has the block in that takes pink slime and makes it reinforced slime with iron, so I'm not going to use that now. So this is mob crusher, mob slaughter factory. This is one we use for the pink slime. So let's keep those ones there. Okay, before we make more range add-ons, let's first see what is the range. Okay, we'll probably need to go fetch the rancher. Since we're not going to use this, die already, please. Thank you. That can go, that can go, this can drop. Okay, let's take malt because we can use that. And then let's take a rancher. Okay. We also need to come collect a few of the cows and chickens. But we'll do that later. Oh, I love this burgers. Fills you up completely. Okay, this side now. And I don't want all these chicken eggs. Where are we going with this? Let's dump in here, see if they go nowhere. They go nowhere. Okay, let's do the rest. Crafting, that's what we want to do. Crafting, so first of all, we need to get 2 carrots. Then we have carrots. Interesting. How do we have no carrots? Okay, let's go grab carrots. There's carrots at the other base, so let's grab empty soul vials. Where's the empty soul vials? Here it is. And then we can grab a few cows. How many do we have? 6. Wait. So let's grab 10 sheep. 12 sheep. Let's make it 10 sheep. That's more than enough to be shared. I want to do a stack. No, they do not stack. Okay, so let's put the sheep in here. I don't think they'll go anywhere. And then a bunch of cows. And we can seed with these cows. And as I say, chickens is okay. Okay, so we have that. Just leave the things, and then we need some carrots. I don't know why we don't have any carrots. Okay. We still need to move a Britannia as well. Oh, that's going to be fun. I have a whole new plan for that, so we'll do a whole build for the Britannia. Okay. We'll put the teleporter in here at some point. So yeah, we can make a dialer over here and the receiver over here. We'll see. Okay, so let's do the craft. I need to get more crafting benches. Okay, so first of all we need to make this. 1, 2. Let's just dump them over here. And then we need to make a golden apple. Then we I'm going to go with this machine casing, so we need to make 2 of them. 1, 2. Of course, it's 2 machines. 1. What glass? Are we missing glass? I thought it was less glass than that. But anyway, doesn't matter. go. 2 machine casings, sewed in. Iron gear. Okay, so we have 1. Now we need the other. Gold gear. And there we have 2 machines. So where are we going to dump? Let's dump these cows and stuff in here just for now. Then we can have more space to do other stuff. Okay, so now everything should be able to go back to where it should be. Gold and everything. Let's see, nuggets, 12, yes, that's good. Okay, all looks fine and well. Okay, let's see the baby separator. So I'm guessing one is one side, one is other. Show range. Okay, so you need a range add-on. Okay, so that's actually quite big. So we don't want that big. What's this? Range add-on tier 2. Let's go with a tier 1. That's tier 3. Oh, we definitely don't want to go that far. Range add-on. Tier 1. Slappers. Panel. Should be here. 6 slappers. And plastic should be down here. Dry rubber. Let's cook up some of this quickly. Okay, I don't have a cooking place yet, but I will sort that out before the next episode. And speaking of which, we're running out of time for this episode. No. Just quickly see. Okay, that's much more manageable. Okay, so let's quickly go sleep and then we'll map this out and I'll do that off cam and I'll bring you guys back in the next one. Okay, so we'll have a baby separator over here this side. Okay, with a range add-on. So we'll have a fence post around here. And it will throw the babies this side. Actually, we need two of these. Animal baby separator. I'm quickly going to make a second one. Okay, so I made a second one. Animal baby separator. Let's just put it this side. I just want to get the range. Show range. Okay, so that's this side. So we will have it right over between these two. Okay. Oh, you know what? That won't work because babies will come over here. I thought it works the other way around too. Always active. Ah, there's an adult filter. Okay. Okay. So there's an adult filter. Okay, how's this made? Easy. Easy. We have a bunch of eggs here. We have plastic, we need 6 nuggets. So easy to make these with those drawers. So much easier. Okay. So now let's just double check what it says. Okay. Filter, it will move adult animals instead of baby animals. Okay, so that's exactly what we want. Okay, so put you there so it will move. Okay, so this one will move babies from this side to here, and once the babies grow up it will move to this side. Okay, and then on this side We put accepts ranger, accepts adult filters. Oh, wait, we can just do this. Animal rancher. Nope, that's the other one. Baby separator, mob crusher. Okay, so we'll put you in. We'll give you a range add-on. Show us range. Yes, please. And we give you the adult filter. So now we see, when provided with power, it will kill any entity in front of it as if a player would. It will collect the dropped items and it will return the experience orbs. Okay, that we don't worry about at the moment. We'll worry about it later. Okay, so this will kill only adult animals. That's cool. I didn't know it can do that way. Okay, so that will take the cows from here. Then we will put the rancher over here. Okay. And we say show range. Now we give it level 1. Okay, so if we, this has 2 over here. The thing is, there's going to be a fence here. Thing is, I would like this to shear sheep. So let's put the animal rancher to the side and give it a tier 2 add-on as show range. No, wrong way around. Rancher, there we go. With a tier 2, where's tier 2? There it is. Show range. Okay, so now it will ranch the cows in this area, but I also wanted to ranch some of the sheep in this area. Okay, and the feeder we'll put on here. Let's hide this range. Hide range. Let's show this range. Oh, you're looking the wrong way again. Why are you looking the wrong way? Okay, show range. Oh, so you only feed down upward. Okay, what if we just put you over there? Show range, we give you that. So it will feed some of the animals. That is over there, and you will ranch some of the animals that overlaps there. Okay, great. And then we put a fence down here, here, all around, and in the blue, doesn't matter. So it can only feed some of them, so it's fine. Wait, which level are you? Range add-on. I wonder this one, range add-on 1. Let me quickly make this one. I want to see how big that one is. Okay, let's see. So that's a feeding one. Oh, that's quite small. Okay, let's go with that one. I think that works out perfectly because I don't want to feed the sheep. Actually, you know what? We can actually keep you right there. See, it's inside this block. So everything is next to each other. That's awesome. That works out perfectly. Okay, so I'm going to fence this in. Lava pipes to over here. Should be somewhere around here. And I'll just continue the straight. Get the pipes over here. And, or conduits. And then we'll hook this up in the next episode. I'm going to dump the animals in that we captured in the cell vials, and after it's fenced in, so we'll get milk, we'll get wool, we'll get beef and leather. That I don't know what we're going to do with so much leather, but that's a project for next episode. So here's leather. We'll get places. I'll also fill in what I have. Pam's stuff will fill in over here, food here, all the magic items here. I'm thinking Thorncraft comes over here, and then actual additions can go over here, etc. So fortunately, it will only this conduits of Ender.io is smart enough that it will only insert what needs to be done. Okay, so it's perfect timing. It's time to go sleep, and we're way over time. So thank you for joining me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers!